yellow, I have a bus. Specifically the category bus. Just as well that I one vehicle's facing that way. Anyway, so before I get it, I'm going to turn that off, the ESC and the PC, because it's caused a bit of a problem with the bus that they get able to get up the hill very well. Yeah, I jumped in the bus. Well, that was not the best camera angle, but it's fine. I mean, the middle of the bus actually goes back. Could mean it bus is bending, but it could be quite bad. Because drive shaft. And also just the frame could get stuck on the floor, to be honest, and stop the vehicle from driving if possible. This is 15,000 kilograms, which is quite a lot. That is some more broken glass. And I do have this is just quite loud. I don't know if I'm talking loudly. It won't be as loud to you. But I have the charge mode on. So like, just in case the engine breaks, but we can still drive, we can use the electric for a bit. And in fact, there is an EV button. Yeah, there's actually an EV button for that, so that should work if we have to. But yeah, I don't know what's really going to go in there. I have to use it at least once before. I'm pretty sure only once, but not in a video. I've used outside of videos before. Probably drive shaft because it is quite long, but maybe steering. Well, like I said, it could go over a jump and hit the engine awkwardly, and the engine could just explode from the impact. Jiggling a bit inside. Yeah, this is a nice mod. And I mean, I was trying to pronounce the first name of the book too. There's many pronunciations I could try, but I'm just going to go with Jesus actual. It could be like Jesus or something, I don't know. Oh, I was going to turn it off when charge is complete, but you know, I'll just leave it as it is. Because it's automatically turned itself off. That's cool. Oh, it's only back at 95. You know what, I will keep that on. This is a hybrid, of course. I'm pretty sure I said that. But yeah, it is a hybrid, it's not just electric. It's also got quite a back and front end. I also used to think this vehicle was originally an automation thing, but after quite a lot of looking, I couldn't find anything telling me that it was. Like, the Gasoil Vertex was originally an automation thing. I think if you look at YBR's video for it, you can tell, would say. But this, I can't tell. I don't think, it doesn't seem like it is. I don't know why I thought it was originally. That front does just look funny, like the windscreen's very much stuck out more than anything. But yeah, the good news is the glass at the back of the bus seems to be intact, which is good because it means that the back of the bus hasn't received too much damage, which is good because that's where the engine is, so you want to protect that. Actually, the drive shaft's not here. It's from the engine to the back wheels, so it's also good to keep protecting that. But it could be damaging the steering. Still, actually still be a problem. Or the engine could still just get like one lock spray. Or the drive shaft could get one lock spray. Or who knows, even the fuel tank. Actually no, I did say that if the fuel tank goes, we can just use the electric. I'm going to turn that back on to charge. They're not letting this battery die. Like, you don't have to worry about your bus battery dying. It's got a generator, effectively. Unlike your phone, usually. You don't usually have a generator with your phone. Yeah, it's actually doing quite well. I mean, I say like, just say it's only been 2.2 miles. I feel like I've definitely done more than that, but it could just be because it is quite slow. I mean, technically it is only just reaching 25, but that's just because Yeah, you can see it. Well, for a start, it's struggles going up the hill. It's fine going down the hill, but even then, the wheels sort of aren't on the ground the most. Yeah, this isn't the biggest bus I could have got as the capsule. It's not much smaller. It's definitely not small. It is the 2-axle, the real one. I'll turn that back on. 87, oh no, that's my started off with. I have to hope the engine stays intact. At least while I'm at 90. Like, as long as I'm about 90 stars level, I'm sure it'll be fine to drive for a little bit. I mean, saying that, it has an electric mode. I don't think it will work for very long. That is probably just because I'm giving this bus, like, full pedal to metal. I'm not sure I've lifted off at any point other than when I was steering around that corner in a smooth star. It's frankly there's any more corners that far. I made a bad sound, but I think it was just a glass breaking sound going off the side of it. It might have been my front door breaking actually. Also, 3 doors does seem like quite a lot. At least with some of them in the UK, like, we usually only have 1 door on our buses. And seeing 3 doors is a lot. Okay, so basically all the glass is gone, apart from the rear. Like I said, it's a good sign. Yeah, so far, this team is a bit like the T-Series, and that is doing very well. This is actually on fire, like the T-Series was. That rear seat there has been jiggling for a while, but you know, that's fine. The front is slowly getting more and more sort of squished, and just generally messed up. It's also squishing outwards, I think, a little bit. Yes, it is. You know, this isn't actually too bad to drive either, because of the fact that it doesn't take much skill to just sort of hold the gas and steer a bit. I mean, obviously I'm not doing anything that makes the vehicle get less damage, so that would take a bit more skill. But this is, like, I'm not spinning out, which is nice, because the condenser actually, which was fully electric, I had very recently, didn't do too well. It did okay, but the steering, yeah. It was incredibly quick that last one. Not like this, it was only hybrid, not electric. It was quite slow. I feel like hybrid maybe means it's quite heavy because it's got an engine and a battery. But I don't think it's a full-size battery, I don't know. But I don't know, hybrids are good, I think. Like, maybe they're not the best, but they're decent. I don't know if this bus is ever going to die, to be honest. If this takes too long, should I actually just, like, do a cut in the video? Because I feel like if it takes, like, 20 minutes or more, I'll cut out some of it, because it'll just be me blabbering, to be honest. I'm just driving the bus around in effectively an oval. Yes, this is bus derby racing, just only me. Because, I mean, the TC did sort of nearly get to 20 minutes, but it wasn't going as fast as it could have been due to damage. This sort of is going as fast as it can be. It is sort of slowing down, I'm pretty sure, though. I think, by the looks of it, that might be due to frame bending. So it can't quite deliver all of its power quite well. Which is why I turned this off earlier. Well, it says DSE there, but it's DSE and CC. When you click it, that's fine. Yeah, the bus is doing fine so far. I don't want to miss that because that just leaves me a lot of momentum. Yeah, me just not paying attention and accidentally driving off the door, but it is fine. We have used some fuel. All I can say. Actually, yeah, the vehicle was 15,000 kilograms, and now it's under 15,000 kilograms. That's quite funny. I need to not say anything too notable now, in case I do have to cut the video. So I don't have to like have loads of humidity touch in it, like it just needs to be saying something the next time I say something slightly interesting. I do also want to be talking because otherwise there might not be 20 minutes. And then it would be quite boring just having me not talk. In fact, you know what? I might just not talk for a bit and you can just listen to the vehicle, to be honest. Because that is a thing I can allow you to do, and to be honest, you might prefer that, to be honest. Yeah, you might prefer that. Like, I was gonna have a drink then, but I'll treat myself to not have a drink. I've not talked recently. It's like 40 seconds or something, I don't know. Gosh, I think the bottoming out is definitely, well, I say definitely, it doesn't actually seem that bad. The bit that seems worse is that sort of yellow bit under the door there, and I'll start with that. Yeah. Yeah, oh gosh, don't hit the rock. Fine. The steering, I mean, vehicles like, including Myrmidon, we have about, like, 3 vehicles before now, or 4 vehicles before including this, I think. Pretty sure, yeah. When the frame bends like this, and it's sort of near the front of the vehicle, it's touching the floor. It's interesting to drive. I actually think it's quite fun to drive. Just, just last time, that was very random. I mean, I was just pointing at the front, but I was not expecting that. I did not know that was going to happen. But yeah, I can still steer just very reduced because of how much it's pulling. You might overheat now. No, I can't steer. Oh. Ooh, and now it's reversing deeper. Yeah, I can't steer. No, I'm only 75% charged. No. Is there anything I can do here? There's lots of buttons I have to click, and none of them are fixing the steering. I mean, with the T-Series, we saw that just pressing, like, just driving forwards and backwards a bit did fix the steering. I don't think it's going to happen to us. It's not quite going to get onto that extra half lap. Okay, I might be able to get it onto the extra half lap. Like the Pessima. Yeah, the Pessima, the last one. Oh gosh, that is stuck out a lot. Oh yeah, I was saying when it's, like, with the wheel, when the vehicle was sort of bottoming on the floor at the front, it's fun to drive, I think, because the engine's are stalled. You know, the engine's stalled. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, it's now starting to do right, never mind. You know, I'll get on the extra half lap. I think it's time to be a bit lenient, because I've been quite lenient with quite a lot of cars, to be honest, including the condenser, which was fully electric. I'd definitely say it was half, the extra half lap. So when it's bottoming out, it's interesting, because, like, it sort of drives surprisingly well, but sometimes I have a bit of oversteer, but it seems like it's not too bad in recovery these days. I just think is when you get to that point with the car that has damage, it's not too oversteery anyway. Yeah, this is going to be where this bus stops. You can see that the front is very much a mess, and we're very much electric steering. And there's even a camera back here. Look at it. There's a big leafy and handrail. It's also quite loud back there because of the engine. But yeah, I know I'm even further down on top. Yeah. So yeah, this is going to be out from, oh wait, no, it's from steering. I was going to say from drive, but no, it is just the steering that's going to be out from. in relation to the front left wheel going, like, I thought the steering was working, but I don't know if it broke as soon as the front left wheel broke or what. But yeah, it's not working. We've not got to 20 minutes, which is fine, because if we crop edit anything out. I have spent like 2 minutes talking about this. I was also just listening there. It is interesting to drive when a vehicle is sort of on the floor. Quite like it. Obviously not too much and it can spin out a bit. It's a bit weird. It's how it's supposed to be. But I've already said stuff about that. So, yeah, this is a capsule bus. It's done well. Uh, it does only say 5.7 miles because I guess we have been going slowly, but I'll see where we are in terms of laps and whatnot, including this extra 0.5 lap technically barely. Well, that doesn't actually affect it. I will compare more closely, like where stuff is if I have to. Yeah, that's this bus. Out from steering.